Greetings of the day, everyone. So today we are going to start with a new topic, that is Venn diagram. So straight away, let's go for it. Venn diagram. So this video is primarily for grade 1 to 5. Since we are just starting with Venn diagram, so it is quite basic for senior students. All right. So let's move ahead and understand better what Venn diagram is. Venn diagram basically represents a particular data and information that you have. And the kind of questions you get, it is you may get data separately, or you may get a Venn diagram representing a data which you have to interpret. All right. So let's begin with Venn diagram. On your screen, there are two circles. Now, Venn diagram can be made with more than two circles or even other shapes as well. But since we are starting, so we are going to concentrate on two circle Venn diagrams only. So on your screen, there are two circles, that is A and B. Since I told you that Venn diagrams are giving you some information. So the circle A, the blue circle, is totally a different information that is given to you. Circle B is giving you a different information. But Venn diagram, what is the most important thing? Is the area that is being the common between both the circles. Similar one. All right, I'll repeat myself that Venn diagram, in blue circle, it is showing some different information. In yellow circle, B circle, it is showing some different information. But there is a common ground. There is some information that is related to both A and B. So that common thing we can get to know in this common area. All right. Okay. So let's understand this Venn diagram better with this two circle Venn diagram. Now in this two circle Venn diagram, I have green circle depicting two-legged animals, and another one is water animals. All right. So here, if I see in the Venn diagram, I can easily say that yes, eagles, bats, they are two-legged animals, whereas fish, eels, platypus are water animals. But in this common area, you can see there are penguins. So I can say yes, penguins are two-legged animals and they are water animals also. All right. So let me just repeat it once, that eagles, bats, which is written separately in only green circles. So it is telling us that these are only two-legged animals. They are not water animals. Also, fish, eels, platypus, they are not two-legged animals. They are water animals. Whereas if I see in the common area, I have penguins. So penguins are two-legged animals also, and water animals also. Let's understand better with a lot of examples that I have got for you. So here on your screen, you can see this, it's a Venn diagram, it's a question given to you, and you have to put the information in the Venn diagram. I'll just give 1 minute, you can just pause the video and try it by yourself. Let me just explain it to you. Here in the Venn diagram, you have one circle for land animals and one circle for water animals. And the common area is both. Both means the animals that lives on land also and are water animals also. They use both to survive. All right. So let us see what animals do we have. Here I have crocodile, hen, frog, lion, dolphin, monkey, octopus, fish, turtle, rabbit. So all these animals you need to now pick it from here and put it in the appropriate circle. I'll just give you one example, that crocodile. crocodile, I'll just erase it. I was just giving you example. So now here I have crocodile. So now you have to see whether crocodile lives only in water or it also uses land. Hen, do you see hen in water or only on land? All right. So accordingly, you have to fill this Venn diagram. So just pause the video, fill it, and I shall share the answer with you all. So here you go, you have the answer in front of your screen. So on your screen, you have land animals. You have land animals like hen, lion, rabbit, and monkey. So these are totally separate. They are only seen on land. We don't see them living in water. Although they drink water, there is a difference. They don't live in water, right? Whereas when we talk about water, we can see fish, octopus, dolphin. Obviously, when these creatures are taken out from water, they die, isn't it? So these are purely water animals. But when we talk about these three creatures, so these three creatures, we can see them on land also, very easily spending time on land and in water also. So I hope now you have got an idea what Venn diagrams are and how we interpret or represent a given information. So let me give you one more question. There are a lot of questions. Try to solve it. I'll just help you in reading out the pictures. It might not be clear to you, but they are. Let us see, it's okay. I'll just repeat once. So here we are going to show the information about animals and things that fly. Now things are, they are non-livable. We are not talking about birds or any other creature. It is things. And on other hand, animals, and both. Now here both will means animals that can fly. All right. Okay, so here I have with me bat, caterpillar, shark, airplane, bee, butterfly, hot air balloon, bird, horse, and rocket. So now you have to put these animals and things appropriately in these circles, and also just take care that animals that can fly are going to come in between. All right, since it is the common area. Let me share the answer with you all. So here you go, you have the answer over here. So animals, I have caterpillar, shark, and horse. Yes, they cannot fly. And things that can fly, I have hot air balloon, airplane, rocket. These are not animals. So in between you can see in the common area where animals that can fly, both the things. Are you getting my point? Here, both the things. We are talking about animals and things that can fly. So in the middle, what will be the common ground? Animals that can fly. All right. So well done, everyone. Let me move on to another question. So here we are talking about day, night, and both. Let us see what the information we have to put across. So here I have stars. It is rain, fireworks, moon, sun, rainbow, clouds, butterfly, bat, lighting. Now all these things, there are some things that you see only in the day There are some things that you see only during night, and whereas there are some things that you can see both in day and night. I'll just give you one example of stars. Now stars, I can only see during night, isn't it? So I'll put the stars in this column. And let me show you the answer now. I hope you're pausing the video first to try it by yourself and then check your answer. Even if you're wrong, but you will get an understanding of the topic. So here you go. This is the answer for you all. So here day, you can see. Yes. Now here you can see the sun, rainbow, butterfly, all these three things you can only see during the daytime, whereas stars, fireworks, bat in night. But of course it rains in the day and night too, isn't it? Clouds are seen during the day also and during the night also. And moon during the evening time, isn't it? So I hope that you have got all your answers correct. Let's move on to another question. Now this is quite easy. This is an easy one for all of you, let me tell you. So here we have the information about cow and horse, and we have to put the characteristics of these two animals in the Venn diagram. Go for it, everyone. So as you are solving, let me just give you explanation of this word whinny. The sound of horse is neigh, N-E-I-G-H, right? Neigh. But when horse neighs quite loudly, the pitch is very high, then it is called whinny. Whereas the sound of cow is moo. That we know, right? And accordingly, you have to fill this given information in the Venn diagram. So here you go. This is the answer. Cow and horse. So here I have horns, moo, that is primarily, particularly with cow only. It is attached with cow. We don't see horns and moo sound from horse, isn't it? Whereas whinny and fast, it is horse. But the common things are that both these animals have 4 legs and they are mammals. Let's move ahead. Here you go, another question, and wow, that's an interesting one. So let me read the question out for you. Write down each letter in the appropriate space of the Venn diagram. Now here we have to put the information in Venn diagram. So here, what are the two things that we have to look out? Curved, the letters that are made purely with curved lines. Whereas straight, letters that are made purely with straight lines. And of course, both that has straight lines also and curved lines also. Now here I'm not going to tell you the answers. Now you have to be very confident about the answer and you have to solve it by yourself completely. All right, let me just discuss. So if I talk about first letter F, so F is completely made with the straight line. So F is over here. Let me write more neatly. All right. So F is made up with straight lines only. Now next is D. So D, I can see there is a straight line also and a curved line also. So D is both. Whereas C is purely with curved line, O purely with curved line, I straight, L, P has both straight and curved, T straight line, N straight line, H straight line, Q curved. Whereas U is using straight line and curved line both. Whereas K is only straight lines and R is also using Both. I hope you have got the right answer, everyone. All right, let's move on to the next question. Look at the shapes below and put them in the correct place on the Venn diagram. Go for it now, because I have already explained to you about straight and curved lines. So obviously the shapes that have both straight lines and curved lines will come in the common place, right? Okay, now this is a bit interesting, and since we had understood with two circles, the Venn diagram with two circles, now here are three circles, but that doesn't make any difference. Let me tell you, it's equally easy. Let me just explain to you. Now here I have, okay, I was just trying if I can. So here I have three circles. The left side circle likes pizza, right hand side likes chips, and the below circle it is for likes pies. Now here, if you can see on the downwards left hand side, I have this data with me. I have this data with me who likes pizza, who likes chips, and who likes pie, isn't it? So first name is Lee. I can see the first name is Lee. So Lee, let us see what Lee likes. Lee likes pizza also, Lee likes chips also, and Lee likes pies also. So where am I going to write the name of Lee? Exactly. In the common ground where I can see all the three things together, the common ground. This is the common for all the three. Here, this is the common ground where I have this circle also, and this circle also. Since Lee likes all the three things, pizza, chips, and pie, so Lee's name will come between this. Lee. Got my point? Similarly, if we talk about Tess, the third last Tess, Tess likes chips only. Tess likes chips only. So we are going to write the name of Tess over here. So now I am sure that you have understood. So now this is the time that you have to solve it by yourself. Now next diagram. Draw each figure inside the Venn diagram. It's very easy. You have already done with three circles. Now this is a piece of cake for each one of you. So here we have blue bugs. We have spotty bug circle. So this is for blue bugs. This is for spotty bugs. So of course, this will be, the common one will be the bugs that are blue and are spotty also. Great. I am sure that you are answering or explaining even before I explain to you all. I'm just showing you the variety of questions that can come for Venn diagram. Now here you have Venn diagram, two circles, one for Cinderella and another one for Dolly, one of the stepsisters of Cinderella, isn't it? So here you can get on the right hand side. On the right hand side, you can read the explanation. These are the things that you have to put in the Venn diagram. I'll just give you one example of it. Here it is written, both are girls. So both are girls. Of course, the common area, both are girls. All right, so like this, all the traits of both these girls you're going to put in the Venn diagram. All right. So the last one for you, just as an assignment, this is, and I told you in the earlier beginning also that it is not necessary that we use only circle, we use different shapes as well. So here in this Venn diagram, I have used two hearts, right? I have used two hearts. So here in the middle, things we love. Here it is things I love, and here things Dash loves. So Dash can be your mother, your best friend, your father, your siblings, anyone. So you're going to write down his, her name, and then there are options given to you over here, isn't it? There are options given to you on the screen. So accordingly, you are going to put in the hearts and represent a Venn diagram. So I hope every one of you have loved it, and it was quite interesting for me also to prepare this PPT for you all. So this was it for Venn diagram, and I hope that you have enjoyed it and you have learned it. And I shall be sharing more questions on Venn diagram for you to practice. Bye. Have fun.